All right, let's see here. Who is more garbage, Jay or Lewis? Garbage is spelled wrong. That's not.
Bad start.
Well, welcome back to Who is Garage, everybody. Are you cabbage? That'd be Colum show.
Oh, my God. What the fuck was that? I sat back.
Good. He goes, the boys are good.
Turns out. It's hitting, baby.
Welcome back to Are You Cabbage?
He goes, turns out you're not cabbage. You are corned beef, my friend.
Okay. Okay. All right. What was your first job?
It was counting cars.
What? Counting cars? Are you just autistic?
It's like Goodfellas.
All right, counting cars.
No.
We want you to pick up toothpicks.
I worked for an engineering company. It was a family friend that hired me to do this like kind of grunt work.
They wanted him to count cards, but he misunderstood the assignment.
There's 13 Corollas in the parking lot.
Why does he keep leaving?
The fuck, buddy? I got money riding on blackjack over here. This guy's talking about sedans. What the fuck is wrong with this kid? And why is his hair dyed so young? Doesn't he have parents that love him?
Jay's like,
Two cameras.
there's three Dodge Neons,
Yeah.
4 Jettas.
Hit me.
Very bad. Definitely bad. Too many Toyotas. Definitely bad. Definitely bad.
No. Nope.
You always double down on Tacoma.
You guys, these are all great jokes, but it's not what I did. This isn't what I did, though.
He's counting cars.
You read the book?
Like an asshole.
You read the wrong book?
He's in the parking lot of Mohegan Sun.
Sir, they're moving too fast. I can't count them all.
My grandma and your grandma were sitting by the fire.
Does anybody want the real answer?
I don't think we do.
Who cares now?
It's way better.
It's way better like this.
My first job officially was at Bruno's hair salon.
Right. I think we talked about you were
Yeah.
sweeping up or
I
something.
was sweeping up hair, and I
You
had to
sucked
get
off
every...
Bruno while your mom cut hair.
Don't be that way, dude. I didn't suck off.
You guys fucking cut off everything I said one word in.
Suck off Bruno.
I go, so I did a
No.
job with cars. Everyone went on their own little tangents. You guys all had a ball. And I sat here and I laughed at it.
Jay did not like that at all.
Because I respect
Jay
good
let
jokes.
that
Don't
bubble up.
disrespect me. Don't disrespect Bruno, okay?
Don't you say that about Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno probably fucked you in the ass, didn't he, Lewis? Ha ha ha.
He told me he was my daddy now.
And it was my job to get everyone in the hair salon and lunch. They would give me their lunch orders, and I'd go to the shopping center next door and pick up Chinese food or bagels or sandwiches.
What was the VIG?
And they would tip me.
Oh, I thought you got a little taste of the food.
No.
I was thinking really little fat kid.
Yeah.
Do you get a little bite of everyone's sandwich?
A cheeky fry, never heard about.
Don't forget an egg roll for me.
Dude, were you a fat kid, Foley?
What? You don't get that fat now, not being you start early.
No, it was Michael Phelps. Yeah, it was a fucking fat kid.
He didn't start at 38. Have you ever had a park birthday party?
For me or someone in my family?
I think a family would count.
Yeah.
Yes,
When was the last time you attended a party, not like a hang, like a party at
My
a park?
niece's 5th birthday party was in a park.
That's not great. Yikes.
Did you cook? Did you grill on the?
No, he ordered in.
Ew.
On the grills that they have in the park.
A newspaper fire steak.
Sorry, DoorDash for Lewis.
Newspaper fire burgers.
I tried.
This homeless guy shit really adds a lot of flavor. Man, I remember seeing those things as a kid and be like, "You are poor."
You said for a cousin's birthday?
My niece.
The nieces. So that was probably pretty recent, right? A couple years ago?
I was gonna
3
say
years.
Okay.
I was gonna say none, but there was one I went to. But my dad, my biological father,
It's a tough way to put that.
yeah, his
The guy notice he didn't say real dad.
Yeah. The guy,
real dad.
the guy who doesn't return my calls.
Or use condoms, apparently.
My biological dad. Fuck, I keep losing my train of thought. Stop! You guys are so funny, and I'm stoned as shit. Oh, my biological father's father, who I met one
Your
time.
biological
My
grandfather.
biological grandfather. I met.
That's what we call them. For guys that have it, we just say our pop-pop.
Dude, my biological grandfather is a very garbage thing to say.
That's crazy.
So wait.
Also known as Ron.
My biological's dad was a cool dude.
Well, it's
He
the
got so much pussy, never work on it.
it's the one and only time I met him, and it was because we went there. We went there to see him. I think it was my dad's, second time seeing him since they, I guess, reconnected.
Sure.
But it was my biological grandfather's.
Wait, your father was estranged from his father, just like you were estranged from
Obviously,
your
it's a
father?
pattern.
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah. Cats
I
in the
just
cradle,
picture
dude.
them all meeting up,
Cats
and they
in the
all have
cradle.
chain wallets and dyed hair. Just like, whoa, something
Boy,
seems
we
eerily
just
familiar about this.
So you must be Jay. Yeah.
You must be Big J. Bigger J and the biggest J.
Everyone's dressed like Spider-Man. They're pointing at each other.
Yeah.
You guys want to feed Alka-Seltzer to these pigeons?
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope. What we were brought to was my biological grandfather's new wife's
Say grandfather at this point.
grandfather. It was his new wife's family reunion.
Oh, God.
So it was insane to
So
be
it was
there.
it was a not biological family reunion.
It was insane that I was there to meet my biological grandfather for the first and only
Yeah.
time ever in my life. And it was so while again I never had a park barbecue. I don't feel like necessarily I'm garbage for going and being at it. 'cause
No,
I was
you
brought
are.
there.
Yeah.
Jay, you win this
You
round.
won that one,
to
man.
me-
The
Jay
stipulations,
so clearly
the stipulations
won this round.
of the park barbecue
You
are
went to
pretty
meet your-
garbage.
dude, you went to meet
I
your-
want to win.
Your biological grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
But it was at his non-biological family's park barbecue. He's just some fat kid
I'm just a fat kid
who
who
has
goes-
nothing to
everyone
do
goes,
with the family.
Who is this fat kid? And then they go, that's not blood. And they go, thank Christ.
You definitely win this round.
Yeah, that one goes to Jay Oakerson, everybody. Make Lewis look like a Kennedy.
Lewis had like a nice party with his niece and like balloon, like fun.
Dude, that was the
Jay's
most,
ruining family lineage.
that was the most garbage story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah,
You
dude.
truly are the biggest dirtbag in the world. That's
wild.
crazy.
The best.
That was wild.
The Chronicles of Jason.
I'm so nice.
You are.
One more question, Lewis?
One more.
Okay. Where was the first place you found porn?
Great question.
And I'll add to it, what was the last porn you watched?
Ooh.
And you have to show it to me. Upstairs by yourselves. No condoms.
No, you got to show me what they did.
You want to go first, Lewis?
First porn, where'd you find it?
First point, so it could be what? It could be one of two. It could be one of two.
Okay.
So, I mean, it could be one of three. All right, no. First, there's so many.
This isn't that scientific.
Yeah, pick one. I know, same thing.
Well, because I gotta be honest, if I'm trying to win this, there's so many different garbagey versions of
Your mother naked.
What
Passed
would
out, and passed out on the couch.
Holy shit. That was fucking pink mist from The Irishman. Does it count if I took the pictures?
If I was actually my first job was actually.
Well, when I was 11 years old, my mother bought me a porno magazine.
That's it. That's the.
Wow.
But
That's.
that wasn't the first time I saw porno.
But that for the.
But
I
that's
mean,
garbage. That's pretty garbage.
Sure. Yeah.
My mom was trying to be just like, hey, this is the human body. And she was like, we went into the.
and that's me on page 9.
She got it for free.
I'll sign that for you later.
Why don't you send that to your buddies in the joint? Give them a nice little.
Remind them what they're trying to get through for.
Tell him I was waiting for them on the way on the outside.
Tell Mario I said what up.
Oh, Mario. He's a good kid, that Mario.
And then another one we just found on the train tracks, like a Penthouse magazine, like hardcore.
Nice, of course.
Like maybe it was a Penthouse. It might have been Hustler because it was hard. There was sex in it, like hardcore
Yeah.
sex with like cum shots. And then the first time I ever watched porn, the first time I ever watched porn was there was these three girls that lived up the street from me on Benson Street in West Haverstraw, New York.
Okay.
You directed a porn with them?
No, but I had him put away after.
Yeah, then I fucking had them sold them out for underage pornography.
They were giving minors porn. Shut it down. You walk into a cool hang like John Taffer and shut it down.
This girl is 13 years old.
You're telling the story like Matthew McConaughey in True Detective.
So they lived
A
right.
boob's a flat circle.
They lived on the corner. They lived on the corner of Benson Street and Railroad Avenue. These three girls.
Railroad Avenue.
Sounds like three nice whores.
Would you live on a Monopoly board? Railroad Avenue. These two broads
$200 a month.
go directly to jail.
To his friends, you are going to jail.
Lewis.
She lives on the corner of Baltic Avenue and Railroad.
You have Baltic Ave written all over you, dude.
What was it? Benson and Railroad
Benson,
Avenue?
Railroad Avenue.
Railroad
yeah.
Avenue is insane.
I lived on Railroad Avenue for a while.
So wait a second. Your porn name also could have been Chi Chi Railroad.
No, Chichi Benson. Well, Chichi Benson was the street that I grew up on.
Gotcha.
So no, they lived on the corner of Railroad and Benson on the corner house and an apartment upstairs. And
I
it
picture
was-
Jenny's house from Forrest Gump. Anybody else?
She's praying on a balcony.
Throwing rocks at it.
The dad running out looking for her?
this is like a two-family like house upstairs, downstairs. It's a brick house upstairs where they
A
live.
piece of shit house. We got it. Yeah.
It's got an upstairs and a downstairs.
There was 9 families in there. I
Because
got
there's an upstairs, but it doesn't end there. Downstairs.
Carrie and Kelly were twins. Their little sister Karen was like my age.
Jesus Christ, you're giving out their names and their address?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're security questions.
We're fine. And they had their dad's porno, and it was me, my sister, and them. It was me and my sister and 3 chicks, and we were watching this porno. And I remember
That's a weird gathering.
my little dick getting hard, and there was just people fucking. And then the guy, like the girl, she had beads, and she put them in her pussy and pulled them out of her pussy. And then
Is this one of the twins?
the guy fucked her, and then he pulled out and came on her stomach. And I was like, "Oh, you shoot milk out of your dick? That's crazy."
You said that out loud?
Yeah. I was like, it was wild. And I was all horned up, and that was like my first experience with porn.
Okay, that's a goodie.
Yeah.
That's a goodie.
Some good trauma there. I like that.
Did you ever tell your sister?
Mine
Tell my
was.
sister
Jay was
she
counting
there.
cocks.
No, but do you ever reminisce?
My sister caught me fucking a teddy bear when I was like 10.
That's what I go. Yeah.
She wanted, to this day, she won't admit it. I bring it up to her just to see her reaction all the time.
Your family has to hate you.
So you're pretty honest about all of our stuff,
yeah.
huh? What do you mean, mother was a whore? Dad got this.
My first porn was either just genuinely finding it in the woods, wet, and then
respect that.
Bringing it home sans cover.
Yeah.
But used it.
Sure.
Learned pretty quick why those pages were wet.
They had milk all over them.
Yeah. Well, look, you left the stuck ones stuck together. You don't peel them apart. You assume, all right, I'm not getting the best of the best, but I'll have to jerk off to the B stuff.
It's like an old textbook already outlined.
It's already outlined, but yeah, and it cost me a couple bucks less. 0. But the other was, and I'm going to give a little something behind this one, too. When I was at my father's, when he moved to Ohio, when I was
Biological father?
biological.
Okay. I just want to know what we're doing.
Around
with it.
11, they had a basement, like an unfinished basement, very concrete, but there was a toilet down there.
You finished on it.
And I definitely wanted to whack off in a place away from people. And I opened a cabinet down there, and I found the magazine stash. And he had, like, pretty normal stuff. It was oddly, like, some real thick stock, like hardcore, where there's penetration stuff.
And the New Yorker for some reason.
No.
Gets off on the puzzles.
No, but a bunch of that stuff. But then also weird, like, swingers, like, ad magazines.
Okay.
And some trans stuff. And it was one of those- and I'm telling you, for years I just lived in the idea of burying the idea that I'm like, I think my dad likes swinging with chicks with dicks. And then I realized as I got older, and as an adult myself, purchased a 3 for $10 pack of pornography magazines.
Is that how you sleep at night?
The middle magazine is a wild card, and I also
I would have been losing money if I didn't get it.
I also
Yeah, they
found,
threw in the freak mag for free.
I found myself also the owner sometimes of some porn that I was not interested in, but it was in the 3-pack. But you take it out where you're whacking off, and I'm putting it away where, you know what I mean, like right there. So I never think that. So at the point, I was like, oh, you know what? This would look weird if somebody found my porn stash. I think my dad was just the victim of 3 porn. Or he's
what he's
super
into.
into swinging trans.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to give that one to.
But no, wait. I got one more.
Whoa, one little thing.
There's also this. Can I do a combining here?
How did
This
he
is-
win that one though?
Wait,
with the porn thing? Hold on.
I'm doing a combo plate here.
We're all doing combo plays.
No, this is a combo plate of I'm betraying a friend and early porn.
Ooh.
My friend Benji, this poor kid, we go to his house. He had Pringles. We ate Pringles all the time. His mom loved those Pringles. We wrecked those Pringles. Sure. She'd get mad. Then we found out he showed us where his dad had his porn tapes, and then we would regularly steal them. And then he would get in trouble at home, and he'd come to all of us. He goes, "Look, I know you guys like took it. Like, can you please give it back?" I go, "Dude, you sound crazy right now." It's like I don't know why you think I would do that, dude. He goes, "Your dad's gonna bust your ass for this, dude. You can't. I wouldn't do that to you." I'm like watching it while I'm doing it. I go, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to studying."
I'm so hard right now.
Hey man, can we talk about this later?
Dude, same thing.
Dude.
A buddy of mine's dad owned a bunch of independent VHS rental places before like Blockbuster came in. He sold all the movies but kept all the porn from like 5 fucking locations, all in the basement. And so we had no idea as like fucking 15-year-old. Like,
You had the internet before the internet.
dude, and we go downstairs and we were like resting, or whatever. And like someone gets pushed into a box and it falls, dude. And like 100 tapes fall out, and it's sitting. It's a wall of boxes. And we're
Like in Goonies.
yeah. I'm like, dude, this is our time. I'm like, there's porn in here.
Talk about One-Eyed Willie, huh?
Then we put it together. We're like, this is all porn.
Wow.
Stole it all. And he was like, dude, my dad counts it. I'm like, it's weirder that he counts it.
Yeah. It's in chronological order.
What's the verdict on that one? I mean, that's...
No, you got to vote.
I mean, I think Jay had us with the empty basement with just a toilet down there for some reason.
It was grim.
That's pretty bad.
That's real Fight Club shit.
Well, it was one of those, like, it's so funny when you have your mind set to whack off. I went down there with the utmost confidence, this dark, dank, concrete basement with a loose toilet. But when I was done jerking off and reality set back in, I jogged out of that fucking basement. It was so spooky and creepy. I heard all the creaks and crannies after I fucking after I had beat off. You're like, oh no, this is where monsters live.
Running up the stairs real quick.
The boiler's gonna get me.
I mean,
Who's more garbage?
Who's more garbage?
I think
Who's
it's...
more garbage?
We know we're both.
What do the Skanks think? What do you guys think, Jay? Do you guys think Lewis?
Do you think Colum, who didn't answer anything?
Or Colum for just being Irish?
Boo.
Start hissing at you.
I think the audience voted for you, Lewis.
Yeah, I think I'm more garbage, dude. I was raised by real trash.
I
Who's the
agree.
difference between you? You're garbage. Actually, you know what? Jay's more garbage, and I'll tell you why.
I agree with you.
And I'll tell you why.
I know where you're going.
Because I'm supposed to be in prison right now.
You had no shot.
I had no shot, and the fact that I'm here, we're very similar in terms of who we are today, in terms of how garbagey we are.
Mom made money under questionable circumstances, sure. But the lady fucking knew how to drum up cash, dude. A hustler.
You should be, considering the upbringing you had, you should be way less garbage than me, and you're neck and neck in terms of how much garbage you are than me, which means you are way more garbage deep down at your core.
Yeah, I give you that. I think the same thing. He makes a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.